Hello there, We're here, back again with another archaeology video. Today we're going to be looking at ancient summoning, specifically the Waterfiend binding contract and how to make some good GP with it. The only requirement to do this is to be level 68 archaeology and have completed the Dagonby mystery at the end of the Infernal Source. I have this disclaimer that I'm going to be putting on every archaeology money making video that I make, just due to the fact of how crazy things have been. Archaeology is a very new skill, and the prices associated with them change on a daily basis. Due to that, I've included a Google Sheets in the description where you can input current prices and see what the profit would be. The very first step with creating Waterfiend pouches is creating the binding contracts. These are untradeable items, so this is an unavoidable step. You just go to an obelisk with the following materials: 2 Hellfire Metal, 2 Blood of Orcus, 1 pouch, 1 Blue Charm, and 200 Spirit Shards. I have a preset and a Pack Mammoth set up, and what I do is I just teleport to Ithil with the Master Camouflage Head, click on the bank, load the preset, Bladed Dive out here, Surge, Infuse Pouch. And then take from BOB, and take from BOB. And when the inventory is done, double hit 2 because I have it keybound to 2, load the preset with 2, Bladed Dive, Surge. So I didn't Bladed Dive far enough that time, so I got hit by the wall on the railing. But it's not a big deal. And just do this till we have all our pouches made. If you don't have the Master Camouflage outfit, another alternate is a Teleport Seed, and you can get a Teleport Seed with unlimited charges for 4,000 Harmonic Dust. For completionist's sake, I compared Taverley and Amlod, and the extra 4,000 GP per pouch off of losing materials on the buy-sell method is not worth it at this point, because you only get an extra about 250 pouches per hour. But if you do make a ton of money, Taverley's worth it. But then again, you probably won't want 20 mil per hour at Waterfiends anyway. So in terms of setup for killing the actual Waterfiends, we have a very basic setup, just a standard melee PVM setup. The Scrimshaw isn't needed, I just have it there just in case I run out of prayer. Our plan here is to only use the Malevolence Prayer and have the Bunyip Familiar heal us the rest of the way. In terms of perks, if you wanted to upgrade over what I had, I would have a Demon Slayer and Scavenging on the legs, but because I don't have that in the melee style, I just have my top PVM gear. And I also have a Noxus Scythe for the AoE. In order to get there, the quickest way is through the Fairy Ring or a Ferocious Ring. So if we go here and go to BJQ, we end up teleporting to the location, and we're right by the Waterfiends. So our hour of Waterfiends are done. We ended up getting a total of 706 of them. The Waterfiends ended up selling for 109,921 GP each, which led to a total of 77.6 mil. Those 706 pouches cost 45.5 mil to make, and the supplies with the note paper, potions, and divine charges were 3 mil, which leads our total profit at 29.1 mil. When you take into consideration the amount of time it took to get the pouches made, it was a total of 1.42 hours, which leads to a GP per hour of 20.5 mil per hour. I thought I'd highlight some negatives with this money-making method. First of all is the buy limit of the materials and the note paper is very low, so you can only do 500 every 4 hours, which makes it very hard to stock up to do multiple at once. So you're at most doing 500 pouches every 4 hours unless you have alts to get around the buy limit. On top of that, each pouch takes a blue charm. So these 706 pouches took 706 blue charms. So if you don't have a lot of charms saved up, you're essentially trading summoning experience for GP here. Luckily, I'm 200 mil summoning, so blue charms only use for me at this point is to gamble for the summoning pet. Overall, I hope you enjoyed this guide. I didn't really show how to kill Waterfiends because I feel like that's very straightforward. You just use abilities. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. As I mentioned earlier, there will be a Google Sheets in the description where you'll be able to view it, file, make a copy, and then you are able to then edit it into the prices for today's date.